This video has been brought to you by Mario Amino. Looks like you guys have been really enjoying Zelda Amino, but if you wanted a Super Mario flair for your taste, check this app out. Mario Amino is a social app that Super Mario fans all over the world will enjoy. Here you can check out posts, polls, discussion, theories, and everything Super Mario related in an extremely toxic free environment. And you know why you should check it out? Because I'm there. But a better reason is because it's completely free. So if you want a place to talk about Mr. Video Game himself, check out Mario Amino. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. Hey guys, HMK here once again with another Nintendo NX video. Yes, we got more of those. We know the Nintendo NX is coming in March of 2017, but one big thing that has been looming around the internet has been getting more and more steam with the passing weeks and the passing months. This idea has not, is not a new thing. The idea I'm talking about is that the Nintendo NX is going to use cartridges. Nope, they're not going to use CDs anymore. Goodbye backwards compatibility for the Wii U. That would make a lot of sense since, they're making Zelda Wii U and Zelda NX. Why make Zelda NX if Zelda Wii U could be backwards compatible onto the NX? Because the NX might end up using cartridges. Now, before you guys were like, oh my god, Nintendo is dead, they're dumb, they're making really stupid decisions, the Nintendo NX using cartridges is a very good and reasonable idea, and let me tell you why. One of the big kickers of cartridges these days is that they are high speed capable. Consoles these days work way too fast for the discs that are being loaded onto it, and that's why PlayStation 4 and Xbox One has to download the game onto its console in order to run it right, because if it tries to run it off the disc, it's not gonna be good. It runs faster than the disc can process. That's why cartridges is a better alternative in these days than CDs or any type of optical disc. So if the NX elects to use cartridges, they don't have to go through any of those steps and be able to play off the cartridge. And since the cartridge has writable memory, they can do a lot more than CDs ever could. Not saying that they need to, because we've gone to a point where hard drives, take up all of our memory in terms of save data, but Nintendo and developers have a lot more room to work with cartridges than they do discs these days. But where did this rumor come from? Well, Nintendo's longtime supplier of ROM chips and cartridges, Macronox, is expecting a big order from Nintendo later this year. They said this in a translation. ROM chips are usually supplied to video game console maker Nintendo, and although sales are in the off-season right now during the first quarter, the revenue is similar compared to the same period last year. As Nintendo had just announced it will release a new generation console in March of next year, the new console will be launched at the same time in Japan, America, and Europe, so ROM sales are expected to increase in the latter half of this year and will have a large growth potential. So cartridges for the Nintendo NX is looking more of a reality with each passing day, and hey, I'm all for it because it also boils down to the longevity of discs. They can get scratched, they can get broken, but cartridges from Nintendo, Nintendo makes things out of Nintendanium. They could last a lot longer than CDs ever could. And with SD cards having insane amount of memory capacities these days, up to 128 gigabytes, I'm pretty sure they go up to more these days. Nintendo could pack a lot of memory onto cartridges and make them as small as they want, even as small as 3DS carts. But I doubt it's going to be that small. It's probably going to be a little bit bigger. And to all the people who are saying that's going to turn off developers developing for the NX not using the norm of CDs, third-party developers have been developing proprietary games for the 3DS for a while now. So I don't think it's a big deal at all to develop cartridge-based games for the NX, especially when it comes from third-party developers. And now we get to the elephant in the room. Where does that leave the Wii U if the NX is going to use cartridges? Well, if the NX is going to use carts, then it's pretty much confirmed that the Wii U is not going to have a place in the NX's library. The NX will not be backwards compatible with the Wii U or the Wii. And that's just a little bit sad to see, since we're used to backwards compatibility in terms of the Wii U and the Wii. The Wii was backwards compatible with the GameCube, the Wii U was backwards compatible with the Wii, but I felt that Nintendo had to break from the Wii line of stuff in order to get NX on its own track. Because the Wii U has been a shadow of the Wii. The Wii has been one of the best-selling consoles Nintendo's ever had. But the NX needs its own identity. They cannot hold on to the Wii any longer. They shouldn't. And this also makes sense why they decided to make Zelda Wii U for Zelda NX as well, because the NX probably won't be backwards compatible with Wii U discs. So there is a point to making Zelda for the NX. And then there are the rumors that Splatoon, Super Mario Maker, and Super Smash Bros. Are going to be remade onto the NX because they're going to use carts from now on. And you know, the Wii U's future is very uncertain. They said they're going to keep developing for the game. They're going to keep producing the game system up until 2018, which I think makes no sense because the future of the game library of the Wii U in 2016 and into 2017 is a big mystery. Yeah, we're going to get Zelda Wii U in 2017. Yeah, we're going to get games like Paper Mario Color Splash in 2016, Mario Sonic at the Olympic Games, whatever. But other than that, we're not going to know. And E3 this year, we're only going to get Zelda Wii U. So it's a big mystery, if not the mystery in itself is that they're probably not going to make a lot more games for the Wii U. Sure, the shift in focus things a lot because, you know, Wii U owners were promised a lot of things and it looks like we're not going to get them ever. But on the bright side of things, it looks like Nintendo is taking this focus in order to develop games for NX's launch and to continue making games throughout the launch year of 2017. And with the whole cartridge thing, I really do believe in this day and age that cartridges, if they decide to make them right, are going to be way more capable than optical discs in this age because the consoles, they just work way too fast and discs can keep up these days. You know, we've got SD cards, we've got flash drives that work way better than discs. So I feel like discs are going to be phased out in gaming, or at least Nintendo's going to, you know, start the wave that's going to go onto that. So, yeah, and besides, you know, cartridges probably might take up a lot less space depending on how small they are for the NX, but we're gonna have to wait and see. But I want to know what you guys think about the idea of the Nintendo NX using cartridges and the Wii U being thrown under the bus as it is. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed the video, please give me a like. It helps out my channel a ton. Share this with your friends and favorite the video. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe to HMK for more news on gaming and the Nintendo NX. So until the next one, I've been HMK, and I'll check you guys later.